Rise up, you got to rise. Rise up, you wake up and rise. Yeah. Welcome everybody to a live episode of Savage Cash. Here with me, Superman, your superhero of cryptocurrency. If you love hearing about cryptocurrency on a daily basis and don't mind the occasional mistake that I made, literally making, in the run-up to making this particular video, I actually messed up and realised my audio wasn't on, so I'm trying again. So if you love my cryptocurrency videos that have a lot of personality, are funny, go live, then smash up the like button. If you love hearing about cryptocurrencies on a daily basis, love hearing my savage analysis, love seeing what my picks are, then make sure that you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button because you will not be disappointed. It looks like I am back to being live again. Hopefully you can hear me this time. Yes, you can hear me this time. Brilliant. And now everything's gone a bit dark in the background. Never mind. Never mind, eh? Never mind. So, what's been happening in the world of cryptocurrency in the last 24 hours? You will have seen that yesterday I covered Ethos. Ethos is basically the Coinbase killer. This is looking to replace that whole fiat gateway. A fiat gateway really which exists for the masses at the moment, but is quite expensive and has limited options in terms of what you can buy, and you basically get battered with fees at every stage of the process with Coinbase, but it gets cancelled out by this, which I see as a revolutionary, game-changing cryptocurrency. It has since gone to $3.30, and it's just dipped a tiny little bit, but look at the volume, nearly 19 million. Yesterday when I went live and this was at 195, it had 7 million, so it's absolutely spiked up in value. Now in today's episode, I am going to be talking to you about how do you become a cryptocurrency millionaire in 2018 using what has been learnt in 2017. I'm going to be taking you through that later in this video. And this is going to be one of the pivotal points that I will be concentrating on. So let's have a look and see how the market is doing firstly. So at the moment we are on 633 billion market cap. Really healthy, looking amazing. Bitcoin is just languishing anywhere between the early 16,000s and at the top kind of 17,200. It's kind of gone a little bit stalemate, but it is going to pass. It's going to pass soon. But at the moment, this appears to be a really good time to cash out for some profits for, you know, the altcoins that are rising, certainly at a really good rate, much better than Bitcoin is, which isn't really rising. In fact, it's going down. So you have that crossover right now where you are seeing BTC value going up of your altcoins. So I'm not necessarily saying to pump Bitcoin and leave your altcoins behind, because I've never been that kind of person. But if you were looking to get out some profits, it may be worth doing this before Bitcoin eventually goes back up, which I do see happening at some point. Ethereum in the mid 800s. Bitcoin Cash has gone down like 5%. I was expecting this to go down further after such a dramatic spike yesterday, but it seems to have a lot of institutional money being thrown at it, double what's being thrown at Ethereum. So it's almost like, you know, well, it's traded anyway. So it doesn't look like it's going to die down, certainly anytime soon. Ripple, on the other hand, my goodness, look at the rise, nearly 45%. It's gone to $1.10. I said this was likely to achieve $2 by August next year, but it's probably going to achieve that well in advance of that. So what is going on? What's the state of play with Ripple? So essentially, this article here talks about it passing the historic $1 milestone, which many people didn't think would happen. So the reason why it looks like, I mean, basically very recently, the company announced in late November that Standard Chartered, I can never say that right, Standard Chartered and Axis Bank are launching a new cross-border payments platform built on top of Ripple technology. Just a week earlier, American Express said it was using Ripple's network to connect Santander clients in Europe and the US. However, it looks like today's price gains appear to be driven by Asian markets. So it's got trading volumes in the last 24 hours up 25%. with Bitthumb, which is a South Korean exchange, and Bitfinex, which is Hong Kong exchange, has gone over 10%. So basically, it's just a hell of a lot of money being chucked in. And I think another reason is because people are beginning to move away from the thinking that this is a centralized tool. This is used to benefit the centralized organizations, which we all hate. And it's taken a while to remove that stigma. But I think it's becoming less relevant as people focus on it, on being a tradable commodity. As new investors, newbies, people that just heard of this magical thing called cryptocurrency, as they are entering the game, the centralized stuff matters less because they're less purist. Okay, they're thinking more about how can I make money. So Ripple just goes from strength to strength in that arena. Coinbase are investigating insider trading for Bitcoin Cash. So essentially, just before they announced it, there was a massive spike in the value of Bitcoin Cash. So they are looking to make sure that apparently that they have not had any staff that knew of what's going to happen, basically buying in bulk Bitcoin Cash and then benefiting from it when everybody started buying this up on the announcement. So they're apparently investigating, but just another reason why these guys need to just go. What else is happening? Well, also in the world, Ether Delta, the cryptocurrency exchange, just got replaced with a fake site that steals your money. Okay, so it's been hacked essentially and replaced with a site that has been put up by a hacker. So it got hacked yesterday, with many users unknowingly sending their tokens to the hacker instead of the exchange. At least 300 Ethereum, 266,000 was stolen. It's not a lot, is it? You'd expect, given this is a worldwide exchange where people try and get, you know, a lot of the minor altcoins which aren't on the more popular exchanges, you'd have thought that there would be a hell of a lot more given away. But I guess this is an indication that people aren't as stupid as hackers seem to think. What else is going on? So let's carry on looking down this ye old coin market cap. Come on. My laptop has just been acting retarded today. Right, so here we go. Here we go, Mexico. So, IOTA slowed down quite a little bit. Litecoin has gone down a bit, and I think Charlie Lee hasn't helped. Cardano has kind of reached a peak, a bit like IOTA, and it's just kind of staying a little bit still. Dash is also gone down a little bit. That's had such a big pump recently. Bitcoin Gold has gone down a little bit as well. So all of the big volumes has kind of subsided somewhat. Neo is up a little bit. I think it went over $80. So whoever didn't let go of their Neo, I bought my Neo at $4 and have not sold one Neo. Lisk, look at Lisk go, peeps. Look at that, $24. I got into Lisk at $1.90. It was one of those cryptocurrencies I knew was going to be big. I spoke about being like the Ethereum of mobile apps, allowing people to essentially, through this SDK, this SDK that allows people to build decentralized apps for mobile. I said this was going to go wild, but it languished in the $5 area for so long, then it went up towards $10, sank, and stayed there for a bit, and now finally, the money is just coming in for Lisk. So that's gone right up. Verge is still over 13 cents. Omis Go, $18. That's good. So it's not really grown too much, but it's not under $10 where it was for so long. Populous doing really well. I'm going to be speaking about that shortly. Stratis absolutely soaring right now, doing so bloody well. What else? Komodo are doing really well as well. So if you don't know anything about Komodo, this is really what Komodo are. Komodo essentially is the end-to-end blockchain solutions from concept to implementation to ICO launch. So if you have a project that you want to launch on a blockchain, Komodo can help. You can create your own customized blockchain in minutes. It's a bit like a WordPress. Like, instead of creating a website in minutes, creating a blockchain in minutes. That's phenomenal. And also launch your project as an initial coin offering. Okay, so you can get your blockchain and you can basically try and crowdfund your idea. So awesome stuff. So Komodo finally, again, getting, like Lisk, getting its kind of day in the sun. Okay, and one of their fine examples is going to be Monet's. Yes. So Monese is going to be a decentralized ICO launched on the Komodo network, or on the platform. So this is going good. But in terms of recent news, something that they've done recently is they've performed an atomic swap, their first atomic swap between Bitcoin Cash and Komodo, and it went successfully. So they're offering atomic swaps. So we are likely to see some big things from Komodo in 2018. Some really good stuff there. What else? In terms of rises in cryptocurrencies recently, Redcoin is another one that's really gone up. It went up to over 150, I think it was 150% or so. And one of my mates got into Redcoin, and I was thinking, why are you getting into Redcoin? But it turns out he had some method in his madness. For ages, it was a cryptocurrency that was pumped and dumped, and now finally has just smashed it in the last 24 hours. And anybody who's wondering why, essentially the reason why is because it has partnered with a logistics company. So according to their recent update, RDD has partnered with a peer-to-peer platform of logistics, local world forwarders. So that's allowed it to go from 400 million market cap, to go to 400 million market cap from 80 million on the basis of this partnership. So 300%, peeps. Incredible. Let's carry on looking. We're going to get onto the nub very shortly. I don't like making long streams. Yesterday I wanted to make it a short stream and it actually ended up being longer than all my other streams. So there we are. Steam. Look at Steam. Steam has gone from strength to strength. People have been slagging off Steam for as long as I can remember. People have been slagging me off for supporting Steam. And just like that, it's gone up times 4. It was $1 forever, and now it's gone over $4. Okay, so if you're not already doing it, blog on Steam. Steam is without doubt one of the best places to just earn cryptocurrency by just doing something quite simple like blogging. I fell in love with Steam back in like June. My first couple of blogs got like $211 put together, which was insane. And since then I've been getting 170, 150, 149, 186, $160, and this gets split proportionately between Steam and Steam dollars. So if we have a look at Steam dollars right now, that is gone beyond all belief in terms of value. Okay, so let's have a look. Steamage dollars. This is a really good time right now to be blogging, okay? Because I get so today I had like 298 Steam dollars from literally like a few blogs, okay? Literally about 3 or 4 blogs, because I'm always powering up my my Steam dollars. But because Steam dollars is so much today, essentially I was able to cash out 298 times $13, which was essentially over $3,000. So I cashed it out and sent it to my son. Send it to my son, because that's just the kind of lovely dad that I am. So if you're not already following Supo Kid, follow Supo Kid. He's now upgraded to level 30. So good on you, Supo Kid, and I know he's going to be putting some stuff. But it's not only that, and not only the adult ICO, adult content ICO that's going to be launched on the Steam blockchain coming up, which I told you about the other day, and that is going to be a game changer in terms of disrupting the pornographic industry. Okay, you are going to get paid to watch that stuff. Amazing. You don't have to pay to watch it. It's not only free, but you actually get paid to watch it. It's just like it's going to be most people's idea of heaven, and that's going to be launching early part of next year. But recently they have launched oh, hold on. No. Right, let's get off that screen. Let's go off that screen. Let's go live or something. So if you want to go live, it's pretty much the same interface as YouTube. Okay, so you just need your SteamIt login, set up your OBS like I have unsuccessfully earlier, but there we are. Put an image, put a title, go live. Simple. So a lot coming up with Steam. They are finally making that move. They're becoming the Ethereum. They're now becoming the kind of Ethereum-esque building platform. Okay, and we're starting to see that actually it's a pretty bloody good platform. Also, John McAfee has decided to start up his own Supo Manifest business. Obviously, in the last few days, he has said Digibyte's going to go up, Verge is going to go up, Monero is going to go up, And they did. They did. He just mentioned it, and all of a sudden, Verge. You know, Verge was one that he said, Verge, if you hold Verge, you're going to be a very happy person. You're going to be very rich. And it went from 0.007 or 6 to 13 cents. The most amazing gains. So he's finally realised the power of his words. So he's saying, beginning tomorrow, we'll talk each day about a unique altcoin. He's now saying most of the 2,000 coins are trash or scams. They're not scams. Not all of them. Not that many. I've read each and every white paper. So the few I'm connected to. There we are. Look at that. The few I'm connected to. That's a very telling sign. That's good. Not good English language. The rest, I have no position in. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, okay, whatever. So he's going to be starting up his own thingy-majiggy. His own Superman Effect video. So now I'm finally going to get onto the nub of what I wanted to talk about. How to become a millionaire in 2018. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there has been a massive learning point from... I just did the wrong thing. There's been a massive learning point from investing in ICOs. Okay, ICOs have been one of the big reasons why people have made lots of money. There's also been people that have invested in Bitcoin when it was like $2,000 and invested in a lot of these minor cryptocurrencies when they were small potatoes, and now it's gone big. But ICOs have been the area where people have made monstrous amounts of money. And this example I gave you the other day of somebody who invested in EOS via my mastermind group, who's become a millionaire and is now going to be way richer because it's about $1 more than it was back then. So he's going to be much richer today. Double maybe. So he's probably got 2 million now. So, you know, ICOs are the way to become a millionaire in 2018. ICOs, because everything right now, everything is absolutely soaring. And the thing is, you get much less in terms of multipliers now. So although you can invest in a lot of these, the multipliers will be less because, especially in this December, which is the equivalent of summer really, the boom that we have had in December has been nothing short of incredible. Okay, and it's meaning that there's a lot of missed opportunity. A lot of people are wishing they had gotten into some of these coins earlier this year and didn't. But ICOs are going to be the area by which money is there to be made. Now, I'm going to be bringing out a course very soon called the ICO Investing Course 2018, Identify the Best, where I am actually going to be letting you know an ICO that I have recently invested in that I believe is going to be one of the big ones of 2018. So I'm going to be launching this soon, hopefully before the end of the year. But what I wanted to do today is I wanted to reflect on what have been the best performing ICOs this year and really showcase why 2018 has such potential. Because in 2018, we start all over. There's going to be more and more companies looking to use blockchain technology and all this other technology that is being innovated right now. Look at the technology by which that these ecosystems are keeping decentralized. They are going to evolve and evolve. I suppose what's out there for companies is going to get bigger and better, isn't it, Mill? Millie's here. Millie's saying hi. You're live, Mill. You're live in front of millions. Say something. Okay, not quite millions. She's such a diva. Anyway, so 2017 has proved how cryptocurrency, how ICOs can make really savage gains. And 2018, we're going to be seeing more and more companies using the current blockchain, and then they're going to be using better versions of that blockchain, of blockchain technology, or technologies that are better than blockchain altogether. So this is going to be a really exciting time, peeps. You are just at the beginning, but I wanted to review what have been the top ICOs for gains in 2017. So, in at number 5, we have got Walton. Now, this isn't going to be absolutely... There's probably other ICOs, but these are certainly some of the ICOs that I think are going to make even bigger gains over the course of next year. Walton, the RFID stroke anti-counterfeit supply chain tool. This was 36 cents at ICO, and the highest it's achieved is $19.85, which is a 55 times gain. That means if you put $1,000, that 1,000 would have turned into 55,000. If you put 10,000, that would have turned into 550,000, and so on and so on. And this is just at number 5. So this gives you an indication. This is one of the newer ones. This is in the last kind of quarter, last third, I suppose, of the year. So this has already done obscenely well, considering that this is a very new ICO. And number 4, we've got Ethos, another new one. This has recently kind of come to the fore for people. I got involved in this at ICO. It was at 5 cents at ICO with some bonus tokens. And since it has gone to $3.30, as of today, a 66 times gain. So $1,000 would be $666,000, and $10,000 would be $660,000, and so on and so on. So the more money you put in, the more it gets multiplied. These are not the kinds of gains that you can get very easily with established coins. So you've got to be on the lookout in 2017, end of this year, early of next year, to find those cryptocurrencies that are likely to get you these enormous gains. And my course is going to be essentially showing you how to pick these, because it's not easy. It's not easy to just, oh yeah, that's definitely going to go up. That's definitely going to go up. You go into communities these days, Facebook communities, Twitter communities, Slack channels, Telegram channels, and people are trying to flog. Like, you can even look in my live chat. People are saying, oh, this is going to go up, that's going to go up. Most of them don't know diddly squat and are just shilling because they're hoping that, like on the Poloniex troll box, that somebody will pick it up and buy. Okay, but there is a science to this. There is a science. I applied this science to Ethos, and as you can see, it 100% worked. And number 3, OMG, another one I was going to get involved in, but didn't because I saw this as being too close a competition for Ethos, and then I got involved in later, so pretty pissed at this one. This was at 27 cents at ICO and recently has ballooned to $21.51, which is an 80 times gain. Unbelievable. So if you'd have put 10,000 in this, you'd be virtually a millionaire just on this, and it's going to go up so much more. So you can see already, and the potential was there. You could see it already. If you looked at the website, so many people in the masterminds group, my masterminds group, were hyping about this and were great, were very, very savvy to get on this when it was at ICO. But you could have seen the signs, and this made a lot of money. Number 2 isn't a popular choice to me, but it is an example. Regal coin, Regal the lending coin, was 87 cents at ICO. 87 cents? And it recently went up to $97.66 during the lending boom, which is a gain of 112 times. So if you put 10,000 on this, you would be a millionaire if you cashed out at that time. It's since gone down to $10. Ah dear, these lending coins. Anyway, but this gives you an indication of what savage cash has been made simply on the basis of an ICO that's been recently launched. Okay, this isn't an old ICO. This is relatively recent. And look at the gains, unflipping believable. And that really came with the supply. The supply's so low for Regal. So anyway, yes. So look at that, unbelievable. And then at number 1, the number 1 is Populous. Populous was 25 cents at ICO. It just makes you sick, doesn't it? 25 cents. And it's since gone to $51. It's gone down a little bit to 40, but it's going to go higher than $50. So this is a 205 times gain. 205 millionaire just on that. You put $10,000 into Populous and you would now have $2 million of fiat. You know, unbelievable. That just gives you an indication of how one ICO can change everything. If you'd have gotten into all 5 of these, if you were just a person that likes to pick ICOs alone, doesn't bother with the coin market cap list, and just goes on ICOs alone, if you'd have just picked these 3 to put 10,000 in, or even 1,000, the amount of money you'd have now is insane. Just off 5 ICOs. But what's been happening recently is there's ICOs just coming out left, right and centre. I'm getting emails daily. But you can differentiate what's good from what's crap. Okay, you can. There is a sorting filter you can apply And I'm going to be applying, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how to apply it in this course coming up soon. And also I'm going to be telling you about an ICO that I am going to be heavily backing that you can get in on as well while it's still at ICO. So there we are, Millionaire. So good episode there today. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see what you guys are saying. Wade in, wade in. Smash up the likes, by the way, peeps. Smash up the likes. 2K people watching! Flipping out! Never had 2K people watching. Smash the likes, like smashed. So let's see what you guys are saying. What are you guys fancying for 2018? I do like Komodo, yes. Power Ledger, Token Pay. I've not looked at Token Pay properly. Icon could be huge, but the best time to get into Icon was at ICO stage. And yet again, another example of why ICO... What do you mean there's no sound? Stop, like, confusing me. EOS is not necessarily one of the ones that have got you a million, because EOS was 40 cents, and EOS has only really gone up about 20 times, I'd say. Yeah, 20 times. Well, 40 cents for me. A lot of people said 80 cents. 40 cents for me. So this is 20 times gain. I'm hanging on to my EOS, by the way. I'm hanging on to that, guys, all throughout 2018. Clearpole. Somebody said Clearpole. Clearpole was listed yesterday on Qcoin. Let's have a looky look. I think it went up quite a lot yesterday. Let me have a look, because it's gone down quite significantly today, so it must have gone up a bit. So wow, nearly $3. Well, that was Tuesday, to be fair. That was Tuesday. So yesterday it was on the come down. It's like taking LSD and then being in the come down phase, which I flipping hate. Or is it? Yeah, come down. Hate it. Who doesn't hate a come down phase? You fancy me? Thank you, Alexander. I'm not that way inclined, but thank you anyway. Indahash. Don't know what to say about Indahash, guys. I don't know what to say. Nothing positive. You can hear me. Good, Michelle. I'm glad you can hear me, if anything. Out of 2,300 people, I'm glad at least you can hear me. See, here we go. Look, somebody's just said, Superman, can I contact you about a white paper? Well, you can, but, you know, it's unlikely I'll cover you. Unless you actually something special. Cardano, invest fee. Guys, let me know of any ICOs that you think is going to make you savage cash that is coming up at the moment. Somebody said Electronium. I think that that's going to be a slow growth, okay, due to the supply. But I do think it will get there eventually, because I think they've got a quite dedicated company to it. Well, I can't wait to actually tell you what I've invested in, because I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be massive. It's going to be a proper business, not just some, oh, we're going to help you be a crypto business. No, this is going to be an actual business using blockchain technology in an effective manner to succeed in this particular niche that they're going in, of which there are already people that operate in that niche, none of which use blockchain. So it's going to be so good to see how that one goes. So I'm going to be letting you know about that in this course, peeps. So make sure that you keep tuned, because it's a great course, peeps. It's going to be really good. It's the kind of course I wish had existed when I first started in cryptocurrency, because then I would have made even more savage gains than I have already. Webby, I'm not wholly convinced Webby's going to be, you know, super successful. It's failed to break $2 after the massive kind of hype period, so we'll have to wait and see how that one goes. But I think that Walton and certainly VeChain are going to be the ones in this space that are the leaders. And I think VeChain hasn't yet. No, it's not really. It's not really taken off as VeChain, but it's going to. It's going to, Pete, because of the China partnership. I don't think many people really understand the significant implications of what me and Box Mining went through the other day. So there we are. By the way, guys, if you want to see what is actually, you know, available for you to invest in, then just go to coinschedule.com. and you will actually be presented with the latest ICOs, or at least certainly the ones that have paid to advertise on this website, so you can at least see what's out there. Neil. So here we are. So BankX, no, I'm in Bankera, not BankX. So co-vesting, I'm in co-vesting. I think this one could be really good. I think this one could be really good. So, you know, there's quite a few. There's quite a few peeps. Quite a few down here that you can look into, and across a range of different areas. A range of different niches. You can see here the breadth of niche. 2018 is going to be huge, people. It's going to be so big. And all you need to do is just get one. One can change everything. One can change everything. You just need to know what to look for. And you need to get it all right. Get all those constituent parts right. And you could be picking a gold mine. So 2018, I think, is going to be better than 2008. 2008 is going to be better than 2017 for ICOs, because there's now been some case studies. People can actually see what's worked, what's not worked, and now start to take advantage. Now, what I will say, and if anybody's actually creating an ICO, be careful by what you call your ICO, because if you have a shite name like mark.space, then you're probably unlikely to sell. Whereas if you've got a really cool name like Game Flip, I like. Hoku, I like that. That's cool. I don't like crap names. I make it a point not to invest in cryptos that have crap names. So that's not what I teach you, though, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't like crap names because I like a name that's got the potential to be a household name, like OMG, Ethos, or Bitcoins, or what else is good? Power Ledger. Boy, Power Ledger. I just love that sound. Power Ledger. Love it. So, guys, so much money to be made. So much money to be made. I'll take a few more questions. Take LSD. Were you taking LSD with box mining the other day? No, I wasn't. No, I have never taken LSD. I have 75,000 Icon. Let's have a look at Icon. Icon is going to be a biggie, because Icon is like a WAN chain. So it's going to be a biggie, peeps. And look at that supply. A nice sweet spot there. That's the sweet spot. So this is a winner. This is a winner. This is a winner, guys. So if you bought in early for Icon, then essentially throw up a baseball and just smash it out of the ballpark, because you've just done that by investing in this early, because this is going to be like a WAN chain. But this is going to be probably a little bit more significant, because this is going to be like instead of just financial platforms talking to each other, you know, all the financial platform blockchains talking to each other, kind of cross chain. Icon is going to be like a broader cross-chain blockchain communication platform, like an all-in-one solution. So you only just need to have one unique user ID on a range of different blockchains that all speak to each other. So if you're a person that goes to the hospital, you know, your information is stored on that blockchain, and then if you go and get insurance, your information is transferred to another. So Icon's going to be big, gotta be big, gotta be big, and look at all that volume as well, man. Amazing. Anything else? Anything else, Marble Arches? Ethland. I hate to piss on people's parade, but I don't really think Ethland's going to do too well. That's just personal opinion, though, guys. Just personal opinion. Bankera, I said yesterday, I've got 400,000 coins that I've had since like the pre-ICO. So I've been nicely building up some Ethereum in reward. So that's cool. GRS, is that Groessel coin? I haven't looked at Groessel coin. I invested in this at 50 cents. Wow! Look at that. That's gone up 5 times. Groessel coin. Yes! Yes! Groessel coin. Yes! This is going to be the Vert coin of next year. Vert coin's a bowl of bricks, a pile of shit. So, you know, Groestel coin's going to be bigger. I do hope that they rebrand, though. I think they should just give their name a better name than Grosh. Never rushed. I think that's it, peeps, because there's too many. Let me know in the comments, what ICOs do you think are going to make you real savage cash next year? 2018, peeps, is coming, and it's going to be so epic. Smash the likes up. There's only 831 likes. I have 2,000 people watching. Don't be greedy. Don't be stingy. Smash the flipping like, will you? Anyway, but 2018 is going to be such a good year, peeps. If you thought 2017 was good, no. It's just set the standard because everybody else is going to be coming into the ICO game. They're sick and tired of how IPOs work, where essentially, like, if you want to get involved in like the Snapchats, the Apples, the Facebooks, Teslas, you have to have been one of the early investors to make savage gains. And when it's open to the public, it's already gone up like times 50, times 200 at that point. But ICOs are where you can be one of the initial investors, just like the angel investors in the IPO game. You can be like an angel investor, and this is going to be a great year as long as there aren't all these controls coming in from various countries saying, you can't buy ICOs, you can't buy ICOs, we're putting a ban on ICOs. If that doesn't happen, it's going to be an insane year, peeps. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Holding is also the strategy. Don't just flip it. What I teach in the trading course, one of my trading courses on Udemy, is how to flip ICOs that have a lot of hype. If you want to become a millionaire, you don't flip them. You hold them. Look. Perfect example. Mine. Ethos. Hold it. It went up from 5 cents to $1.50, then went back down to 40 cents, and people were like, oh no, Superman, you've made me lose money. And then they got out of Ethos, and now it's gone up nearly 10 times from that point. So ha ha. So hold, because you will look stupid if you bow out too early. Okay, that's why on ICOs like Power Ledger, I got a lot of Power Ledger. You buy in. Look, at 122. You buy in early and you hold. I got this at 6 or 7 cents. At ICO, I think it might have been 8 cents. Gemma Green lied to me. I made her pay for it. Anyway, so $1.22 it is, having been at 8 cents. And this time next year, it's going to be in the double figures. So, guys, so much money to be made. I cannot emphasize the point enough that next year is going to be so epic. So stay tuned, stay in the game, and invest in some quality ICOs. And when my course comes out, make sure you get it, because it will help you. It will help you. May not be, well, it will be, actually, the best guide out there. So, that's it, peeps. And it's only going to be available for $10. Don't worry. Don't be put off when you see that massive £200 or dollar sign. It really is going to be $10 just for you guys for watching. So, Mexico, thank you for joining me today, peeps, on this episode of Savage Cash. And I will see you anon. See you next time. Lights out, all out.